One more you try. You put a simple button in this cart summary as remove all. You put a button remove all, and on remove all it should clean up all of them at a time. That means now you have to do some research on the logic, how to delete all items from an array at a time. You need to manage that. So if you can do that, then these two functionalities are good to achieve inside this. So if you are unable to do, then I will let you know, right? But you have to try by yourself. So how to make the summary and how do we delete all items by using one button click, right? So that is the basic. Here the total cart items summary so must be displayed, and this is just a toggle I am using. Actually we can use jQuery. If we use jQuery and we are handling working with jQuery, bootstrap jQuery, then by using bootstrap jQuery you can show pop-ups. Generally we call them as models. We can show pop-ups, dialog boxes. You can show the product information in a pop-up. You can show the cart summary in a pop-up. We can display them. How to integrate jQuery and how to use jQuery bootstrap, I will show in later stage so that you can even use that and make your presentation more better. Right? But this is the general approach how we can manage. This is all whatever we learned till now, we kept into this in a simple form. Here our main intention is to handle two important events here. One is click event is primarily used here. Add to cart is click, remove is click, and show cart items is click. And we used a change event here. Change event, this is the change event. Change event is not only here, we can use the change event. You can use the change event in various ways. Actually we can use the change event in various ways. Technically change event is used for performing the functionality. That means user can change. Let's see one simple point here. Not only for these drop downs, we can use for sliders, numeric up down. We can use the change event for that. For example, suppose there are so many views of this same shirt. User can change the views and display the views, configure and display the views. So that means, for example, how we can manage that. Let's see. Technically, suppose change event. Here our intention change event we used with the drop down. Change event can be used everywhere. So that means we can use the change event. For example, see, inside this summary, inside this cart summary, and below this table, here we are displaying, below the table we are displaying. Suppose this table is in a div. Yeah, it is in a div. So this is class as form group. Okay. And here we have another, yeah, close. Now I'm adding another div, class as form group. Okay. So here I'm adding a simple slider like. Suppose we are adding a div. So class as card. Okay. And we have div. So here we have class as, so card header. Yeah, here we are defining so some product name in the heading. So I will put a product name here. That is, we are accessing prod name and displaying that product name. So just configuring and displaying that product name. We can get it from the search results, prod name. And below this, we are adding another div. So class as card body. Here we have an image, src. So it is coming from prod photo. Okay. And width is 100 and height also 100. So some 200. Okay. Now below, so we have a price displayed. So that means we have prod price. We are displaying the price. Actually, this is the product related details displayed here. So I selected a product, I selected the products and add to cart. Okay. And I'm selecting another product and add to cart. That's also added. And cart items, it will be displayed like this. Now here, this is general display is there. So what we are doing is, suppose this card have text center. Okay. So it keeps the content in the center here. So I selected and added that cart item. I added another cart item. Okay. And these are present here. Now, important is below this means these are the cart item summary here. Now we need to add, suppose here technically simple, at the footer. So div class is equal to card footer. In the card footer, we are adding an input type is equal to range. I'm using input type range. So min is equal to 0. So min is equal to 0. And max is equal to, max value comes from cart items dot length. It is coming from cart items length, or you can simply get it from cart items count, the maximum items available here. This is a slider, input type range, and we have a slider here. I selected a value here. I choose an option, add to cart. It is added into the cart. I selected another option, add to cart. It is also added. 2 cart items are there. And I click on here and you can see the cart items are here. Now you can see bottom, I am having a slider. And this slider must make, it should allow me to scroll and view the items. That means when I am moving the slider, the products should change. That means this value. So value also we will keep as 0. So that means initially its slider value will be 0. We need to add because it is only for the cart items. Okay, then you can see it is 0. I move this slider, the next one should come. That means the next photo should come. Currently we have only one, not more than one. Now important is I added one more here and add to cart. So that is also added into the cart items. And here it is 2 cart items will be there. When I'm moving that, it should get it and display. Actually, we are displaying directly the data, but we need to get the data from the cart items and show here. So we need to get the data from the cart items and display here. So that means what we need to